I have been in the bowling industry for almost 40 years, with over 25 of those years here at Kegel. For all of those years, I have been a mechanic, and pretty much all that I think about nowadays are pin setters. At Kegel Pinsetter Parts, we strive to improve the bowling experience for all of our customers. Hello, my name is Don Agent. I'm the brand manager for the Kegel Pinsetter Parts division. When I created this division over 10 years ago, I swore that I would never get involved in urethane-produced parts. It was after 20 years of traveling and visiting thousands of bowling centers around the world, I had personally seen that the urethane quality that was coming into our industry now is completely different than what I was used to getting in the 1980s when it was introduced. The Deep Purple line itself was meant to be something that was unlike any of the urethane available. We were going to guarantee that those products were manufactured in the United States for our customers worldwide. The urethane that we use in the Deep Purple line, once again, comes from a company that has been pouring urethane for our industry for almost 4 decades. They are very conscious of the different blends that are needed and different hardnesses and durometers that are needed for the different applications of the urethane parts of the pin setters. So from a quality perspective and from an internal perspective, these people knew more about urethane than anybody I've ever personally met. They have chemists on staff that specifically are educated in the blendings of these different urethanes, the making of the molds for the different parts, the shrinkage calculations, all these things that have to be taken into consideration so that when the end user gets that part, they know it's going to fit, they know it's going to last, and they know it's going to perform the way that they had hoped it would, or they at least remembered things used to perform a couple of decades ago. The name Deep Purple actually derived from the band Deep Purple, and personally for me, a song called Smoke on the Water. It was kind of in tribute to our late owner and founder, John Davis, who very much liked rock and roll from the 60s and 70s era. In my experience, people identify good and bad performance in certain items by the color of the items. People ended up liking the color. It looks good on the pin setter, to be honest with you. It was a very good match. But more importantly, it allowed us to identify that that is our brand. That's our line. No one else is going to put that out. Somebody asks somebody and they don't even know the part number or who makes it, hey, I'm using this purple roller. The industry now knows that is a Deep Purple part from Kegel. Deep Purple for me had to be a feeling of comfort. And before those products ever got to market, they went on our personal pin setters here at Kegel, and they were run thousands and thousands and thousands of games, not frames, before we released those to the market. Most companies, when they warranty pin setter parts, have somewhere between a 90-day and a 1-year manufacturer warranty, depending on if it's an electrical item or a mechanical item. Here at Kegel Pinsetter Parts, all of our parts are unconditionally warranted for 2 years. That's how confident we are in our items. We're always trying to be innovative, but we don't want to just produce parts that everybody else has. So right now, we've got a pretty good line. I mean, it's right around 20 items. That doesn't mean that's going to be the end of the line. We're always, once again, looking for new opportunities to increase the performance of the pin setter. So we are trying to touch base in the most high wear areas, or the areas that typically need the most attention and create the most problems.